Hey everybody. So I am going to keep this discussion for this past episode of Black Lightning very, very brief. As you can see, the Jefferson family, the Pierce family are in some deep, deep dookie. Okay, for lack of a better phrase, they really are in some mess. It looks as though Tobias has turned on some sort of machine that has completely disabled all of their powers. We can see that Jefferson Pierce, aka Black Lightning, was fighting Ishmael, and unfortunately, his powers have stopped. So now he needs to find an escape route before he becomes Chop Suey. We have Thunder, who apparently was being ambushed in the street with a vehicle, and she attempted to stop it, and we don't know if she's going to get hit by that vehicle, or maybe she'll do some sort of combat move that will get her out of the situation. And then we have Jen, who's flying in the air from her escape from the police, and she begins free falling because out of nowhere her powers begin to stop working altogether. And we know that Tobias Well is saying that he is doing this all out of vengeance for his sister that he feel was killed by Black Lightning. And it's very, very, very interesting. They did a great job with this episode, which I'm going to get more into that in a moment. But also, we know that Dr. Stewart is currently in lockup. And I don't know about you all, but when I was watching the scene where she was being processed in as an inmate, I couldn't watch it anymore. I had to fast forward because of the fact that when they got to the cavity search, it's like, I don't know about you all, but when I watch something like that, I put myself, like, not even knowingly, I put myself mentally in that person's shoes, and I said to myself, like, oh gosh, I can't take that. Like, I don't even want to know what that's like. And it was very hard to watch Dr. Stewart. Clearly she was disturbed by it all. She felt violated, not to mention they was manhandling her from the jump. She's completely innocent and she doesn't understand what is happening. That's a situation you can clearly tell she's never been in. So, with that being said, it was just very, very difficult to watch that scene. So, I wound up just fast forwarding that scene. But all in all, Freeland is about to get real interesting. If the police thought they had an issue before, I don't think they've seen anything until they see Tobias truly in charge. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out moving forward. Will Jen figure out a way to land safely back on Earth? Will Jefferson get out of that fight safely from Ishmael? Will Anissa be able to escape whoever it is trying to run her down? And we know if no one bails Dr. Stewart out, she's pretty much going to be where she is at. Also, in regards to this episode, last night's episode of Black Lightning, I don't know if you all are aware, but the actress and apparently director Keisha Sharp, it may be Keisha, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right because she has two E's in her name, but I'm going to go with Keisha Sharp. She actually directed this particular episode of Black Lightning. Whoop whoop. Now, I don't know if you all are familiar. Me personally, I'm familiar with Keisha Sharp from the seasons that she became a reoccurring actress. She had a reoccurring character on the TV show Girlfriends back in the day, and she played William's girlfriend. And that was in between him trying to figure out his emotions for Joan or whatnot. And I believe eventually he ended up with her character. So yeah, I don't know if you all are aware of that, but she actually directed last night's episode. And apparently, her and her husband, they have a lot to do with the film industry. They're both actors, but they also do behind the scenes work. So I didn't know that, and I really admire her. She is definitely a great talent. And so, yeah, I am very excited to see that. Whoop, whoop. So, nonetheless, let me know what you all think. I also want to say this. Because of the fact that the Pierce family are all finding themselves in these binds, because whatever it is that Tobias has done, whatever that machine is that he turned on, it clearly affects their particular kind of powers. However, I truly believe this is where Khalil, aka Painkiller, is going to have to come in, because I don't think his particular kind of powers will be affected by this entire situation. Khalil is like a trained assassin. He definitely has the mobility, the fighting skills, not to mention what Tobias did to him is completely different than the powers that Black Lightning and Thunder and Jen, it's completely different than what they possess. So I truly believe if anyone can get all of them out of the situation, it would be him. And Gamby even can still assist in some sort of way because he never had any powers to begin with. He's more on the technological side and inventing things. So I still believe that Painkiller, aka Khalil, can assist with getting the Pierce family out of this entire situation. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens moving forward. But that's it. Let me know what you all think about this past episode. Let me know your predictions, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.